Welcome back to the Crucible. Usually we talk about the fire's heat, but have you ever considered the fire's light? Sometimes his glory is so bright you can't even see who has been standing on the coals with you the whole time, pressing through the same fight, surviving the same fire. But that's a revelation for another day. Today, the fire stops. Welcome to the vacuum. So, we've talked about the fire, the heat that forges you, the pressure that shapes you, the trust matrix that holds you steady in the storm. What happens when the refining stops? All that you were has been stripped away. Your life is truly and completely all for Jesus. You are living constantly in the center of the trust matrix, literally soaring on the wind of his spirit.
They that wait on the Lord shall soar like eagles.
Then you find yourself in another unimaginable spot. Not one with pain, but with silence. A vacuum. This is the other crucible, the crucible of silence. It's the gap between the promise and the proof, between the amen and the it is finished. And let me tell you, the silence can be louder than the fire. Fire burns the flesh. Silence, it tries to wear down the mind. You can be perfectly centered in the matrix. You can be holding the navigator with everything you have. You can have let go of every worldly anchor. Your peace equation, P equals H times L, is theoretically flawless. And yet, you're swinging in a void, waiting for the catcher's release. And all you hear is the echo of your own faith asking, how long? This is where I've been. This is where I am right now. My spirit is at peace, but my mind, the engineer, the strategist, he's been working overtime for days, maybe weeks, running the numbers, calculating the trajectories. I've analyzed every variable: career, finances, logistics, the spiritual momentum. I took the derivative of the breakthrough, trying to solve for the exact point of intersection. And in that silence, the Holy Spirit showed me the one variable I can't solve for, the one that makes all my calculations just theoretical. Time. Dwell time, to be specific. T, the duration of the wait. The length of the silence. I can't calculate it. I can't control it. I can't shorten it. I can't even approximate it. Living in the center of the trust matrix, I had given up my need for my timing. I have accepted his kairos timing, TH. I had also given up the tyranny of the world's chronos timing on my life, TL. But that's not the time I'm talking about either. The time I'm talking about is the time associated with the perfect kairos timing of another believer who's also living in the center of the trust matrix. Even as I write this, after I thought I had already received the full revelation, I feel the Spirit is still speaking to me about it, because quite frankly, I'm still sitting in the middle of it. This episode was just going to be about the story of the revelation, delivered in the way that only me and the professor can do. But I feel that he wants me to pause that for a minute and speak to you generally about what led to this. One thing I have learned is when the eye of the trust matrix shifts, you best move with it. Hitting the wall is no cup of tea.
Did you say cup of tea? Is that code for it's time for my scene? I do wish I would know these things beforehand.
No, man, just stay where you are. It looks like we are getting preempted by the OG of OD.
So, here we are.
This was totally not a planned part of this episode, but let's just see what he wants me to say. So that's the thing. I didn't even know that this variable could happen. Been living the G220 life, Galatians 2:20. Self is dead, freedom is real. Walking in the center. It's a good life. And when you live in the center, you realize that only thing you need in life is Christ. Period. You don't want the drag of a relationship. You're content to soldier on alone. But what if you found someone who was also living the all for Jesus, no self life? Standard theology talks about being yoked, and that's true for most. But science teaches us that, there are outliers, unique situations. I'm looking at you, Newton and Einstein. So, consider two people, a man and a woman, who separately went through the crucible and found themselves living in the center of the trust matrix. Mathematically, it seems like that should work. But how do you align two people living on Kairos time, not Chronos time? See, this is truly the unsolvable equation. It's like trying to pin down both the position and the velocity of an electron. It's just not going to happen. Look that up. So, I legit found myself in the crucible of silence. Thanks be to God, in the middle of it, he yet again showed me that while the equations were infinitely more complex and literally impossible for me to solve, the answer was still the same. Trust the path. Trust the navigator. Period. So, lastly, I say directly to that one. You know who you are. The math holds. The navigator keeps us safe always. Even in the silence. As a man of science, I believe in miracles because I've seen them. Now, I believe in unicorns because I found one. God gave me a royal flush to play. Recognizing your truly incomputable intrinsic value, I made what I thought was the true gentleman's wager. In my heart, I had made up my mind that I'd rather leave the game so that you could choose to walk by my side rather than win. But in the silence, I realized I was completely wrong. I was wrong because you held in your hand the only card that mattered. The Ace of Hearts. My heart. So I fold. Because that card is yours for life. Period. I love you simply because he first loved me. You can find me waiting for you in the silence. And you, man, do you got jokes, but you're stunting. It's an eternal class act. I'm just trying to be more like you, Abba. I guess it's now time for us to return to our regularly planned program.
Mr. Patrick, for a man who claims to have cracked the trust matrix, the equation for perfect peace, you seem rather agitated.
I am completely unbothered, Prof. My internal state is tranquil. But the angles, just 3, are killing me. I trust the navigator, but do you know the drag coefficient of a soul passing through a vacuum at Mach 2? I'm not worried about crashing. I'm worried about sticking the landing, and that is based on one variable. It's T. T is the problem. I can't calculate or control for T.
I beg your pardon? I find the tea to be excellent. A robust Earl Grey.
No, not the leaves, man. The variable T. It's utterly elusive.
A pity. Solve for the variable later, Mr. Patrick. Drink the leaf now.
Professor, I can't. She's too important. Never mind that. I have to focus on the math.
Okay, Mr. Patrick, but as we both know, sometimes the best way to solve complex math is to simplify it to a natural representatory picture. Do you by any chance have one in mind?
Actually, I do. It's called the passing leap, one of the riskiest trapeze stunts around.
Trapeze stunt? Mr. Patrick, first you take me to a fight, but now the circus.
Hey, remember, this is my natural representatory picture. What is it to you? I mean, a ring is a ring is a ring.
Very well.
As I was saying, the passing leap.
Is that a VCR card?
Yeah. I blew all my AI budget on the intro. That cool flying bit. And oh yeah, the ring montage. Pause, so this is what we got.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. I love that show.
I know I do, but remember, no budget. Anyway, Disney owns the man, so archival footage it is. So, here we go. Let's me first play and summarize footage, and then we can talk about it.
She left the platform first?
Oh yeah, in the footage. But in our model, the roles are reversed. The man leads. He leaves safety first. Here you go. Is this better?
Yes, you may continue, Mr. Patrick.
Okay, rolling the tape.
So as you can see, the first person leaves, and while they didn't get caught right there, there's a catcher. The catcher, the navigator catches, but that's the critical point right there. The critical point is where they pass over each other, and then it's delivered back.
Okay, so let's talk through this.
Oh, so no more grainy footage.
Actually, no more footage period. I mean, I do have my notes, but I think I might be able to get away with playing this. It's a single 10-second clip on a loop. So, fair use. Take that, Mickey.
I don't think this is how fair use works.
It's time for us to use our imagination and my rough notes. Okay, so step one. The first leap. The man jumps. Blindly, he takes the lead. He lets go of everything familiar. Facing backwards, he can't see what's behind him. His only certainty is the navigator's promise to never forsake him.
A leap of faith, literally.
Yep, step two. The catch. The navigator secures him. Now he's suspended, held, but the journey isn't over. This, the dwell time. This is the unknown T I have been talking about. The navigator knows when the timing is perfect or if a delay is necessary. The man is just hanging on to him blindly. Meanwhile, is the return swing, a kinetic opportunity. The woman follows. She grabs the bar that the man's blind leap made available.
She's secured, but on borrowed equipment. Gap 3s. You gave her a real render.
Yes, some things are worth sacrificing for. Indeed, Mr. Patrick. Indeed. Moving on. Step 3. The double release. The critical point. She must let go of her bar, the thing that feels like security, and leap into the void as the navigator throws the man. They pass in the dark, laminar flow, zero drag. If either carries baggage, fear, doubt, plan B, it creates turbulence.
Their trust must be aerodynamically pure.
The leap creates an open space. The man lands on the bar she just left. If she hesitates, his landing zone is occupied, but the navigator won't throw him into a collision, hence the dwell.
I see. So his landing is contingent on her obedience to let go. But the navigator knows precisely when that will take place.
Yes, it's in her time. Okay, on to part 4. The exchange. The woman is now safe in the arms of the navigator. However, before he will send her on the completion of her journey, the man has two things to do. He must stay in sync so that the bar remains on time to meet back with the navigator and the woman. He also has to make room for her on the bar.
My, that is a top responsibility. You must truly prepare a place for her.
Yes, but yet again another time the risk is just an illusion. Ultimately, the navigator is controlling all the timing. Even if the man's timing is off, the navigator will not let go of the woman until he knows it's safe. The moves both by the man and the woman are about intention and faith, not perfection. Once they let go of the navigator, they are instantly still in the hands of navigator. He never misses a toss or a catch, even if they fall. Let's just call it the G220 lifetime insurance plan. Like I said, this is a high-level maneuver. Not every union looks like this, but for two believers desiring to live in the center of the trust matrix, this is how it comes together.
Fascinating theory. The trajectory is solid. That flyer, she seems quite impressive to match that velocity and all.
She certainly is. She's a Delta Class's flyer, the strongest around. Truly a rare build.
So, is that how she really looks? I mean, in person?
No, Prof, that's just an avatar. I mean, look at us. I'm an avatar, and you're just an avatar for my brain.
Oh, no, never mind. I don't. Let's not pull that thread. Well then, will the real version be joining us in the lab soon?
The invitation is open, Prof, but that part is up to her.
Well, it looks like we were not preempted after all.
Jokes.
Professor. Subscribe for We're Just Getting Started. Now then, carry on.
This has been another story from The Crucible. I'm Professor.
Subscribe for We're Just Getting Started. Now then, carry on.